You're highly welcome to Courses Academy. On our screen today, we have the question and it says, what value of C would make the quadratic equation below a perfect square? Now, the quadratic equation they provided is 64m squared minus cm plus 25 equals to 0. Now, they're asking us what would be the value of C for this quadratic equation to become what? A perfect what? Square. If you are watching this video, I know by now you should know the conditions for that can make a quadratic equation a perfect square. There are two conditions for that. Now, the first condition says that the first term and the last terms must be perfect squares. So, square root of 64m squared is what? 8m. Is it clear? Square root of plus 25 is plus or minus 5. But I'll take minus 5 because of the sign of what? The b. Is it clear? Very good. Now, the second condition says that 2 times the square root of the product. 2 times the product of the square root. Product of the square root of the first and last term. Now, what is the product of the square root of the first and last term? Square root of the first and last term, they are these, Abi. Now, what's their product? 8m times minus 5 is what? Minus 40 what? M, Abi. Now, it says, the second condition says 2 times the product of the square root of the first and last term. That's if I take 2 times what product? The product is minus 40 what? M. Will give me the middle term. 2 times the product of the square root of the first and last terms will give the middle term. So 2 times this product will give me what? The middle term. And what's the middle term? The middle term here is minus c what? M. Does it make sense? 2 times minus 40m is minus what? 80m is equals minus what? C what? M. Does it make sense? If I relate, minus goes to minus, 80 goes to C, M goes to M. Or if I want to solve very well, I'll divide both sides by minus M all over minus what? M. Minus cancels minus, M cancels M, minus cancels minus, M cancels M. So we can see that 80 is equal to C. Therefore, the value of C would definitely be what? 80. For this quadratic equation to be in form of a perfect square, it must exist in this order. 64m squared minus C, we got C, 80m plus what? 25 is equal to 0. So it must occur like this for you to say that that quadratic equation over there is a what? Perfect what? Square. Does it make sense? So I believe by now, you now understand what we mean by perfect squares quadratic equation and the value of the missing b that can make it a perfect square. Does it make sense? Please, you can support this movement by liking, sharing, commenting, distributing the page. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.